Mine gets mad at me. There. Okay, now it's recording. Now I'll screen share. Okay. Okay, so the Success Club trip. Have you guys all looked at it? Hopefully you guys have. Okay, I'm so excited. This is going to be a really fun one.
Barbara.
Just so you guys know, okay, so December of 2 years ago was when I actually first really started coaching. So in January, I went to Super Saturday and I heard about this Success Club trip. And I thought, oh, I don't know whether or not to sign up because I don't know if I can actually earn it. I don't know how difficult it is. I had just signed up, you guys. I was such a new coach. And so I didn't sign up when I could, and I put myself on the wait list right after. And it was, I'm trying to think, it was a cruise that year. And I ended up earning it by June. I earned the entire trip. It was actually pretty darn easy for me to earn it. The problem was I was on the wait list, and I think I had started at 1,200 on the wait list. I didn't get off the wait list until 2 weeks before the trip. And at that point, it was kind of pointless because then I'm paying it was a ridiculous amount for the airline tickets and everything. And so we didn't end up going. My husband and I decided we would rather save the money to be able to pay for airline tickets, because then at that point we knew about 2016's trip. So we decided we were going to use that money instead to help pay for our kids to be able to come on the 2016 trip, which I ended up earning by July. And so I just want to really encourage you guys, if you want to go on the trip, sign up the day that you guys can, because otherwise you're going to be waitlisted and it's going to take forever to get you off if you get off at all. I know Sydney had been waitlisted, right? You haven't gotten off at all, right?
I am currently number 7,085.
So she's not getting off.
No, I signed up for the wait list in April, right after I signed up as a coach. And originally I was number 11,000. So I moved up quite a bit, but not quite enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Not enough. I mean, you might get off, right before, but then you'd be paying double at least for the airline tickets.
I'm pretty resourceful, and I found a different way on. Fine.
Yes, you did. I know. I'm so excited that you're going. So, okay. Anyway, so you guys, it's the Dominican Republic. I want my team there. I want you guys there. This will be amazing. This is something, so when you earn the trip, you earn it for you plus another person. So it could be a spouse, it could be a significant other, it could be another coach on your team, it could be anyone you choose. Sometimes you actually can, so I'll show you actually right here. There is a room selection guide. Sometimes you actually can get a room where you can have you and your person, and then you can pay extra for a few people, and that is an option here. So you could do the family suite, which would let you have 6 guests total. You have to pay quite a bit for the 6 guests. I'm not taking my kids on this one. But you could if you wanted. There are some options for 2 guests and then a child. So if you have an infant or, just one little child or something. So there are some different options. It doesn't just have to be you plus one. It could be you, if you have a nursing baby, you could bring the nursing baby along on most of these. So they make it really easy for you. And I really want to encourage you guys to get signed up. Let's see, actually, the frequently asked questions. Let's look it up. Okay, so Brigida and pretty much all of Brigida's downline is planning on doing the Coral Wave, which is the second set of the trip. We figured that's actually best for travel for most people. It's going to be cheaper because I think it was a Thursday and a Monday as far as traveling. And when do we register? So registration, Premier and Active All-Star Legends, they could have registered yesterday. And so then everyone else, We register on the 19th. So you want to be on, it's 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, so 9 o'clock Pacific Time. You want to be on at like 8:45 in order to get a spot. And you probably want to have your phone and your computer and using multiple things, because I'm not kidding, it goes really, really, really quickly. If you get on at 9:05, I guarantee you're not going to get a spot. So if you guys are looking at a spot, get this, you want to get on early. And if you can, if you have to work or something, have someone do it for you. Do you guys have any questions? There is a non-refundable $300 fee deposit. So just so you guys know, there is a deposit that you put down when you do this. That's not refundable, but everything else is. If you have to pay any money towards it, that's all refundable. Okay. Oops. Losing you guys. Okay, and then I wanted to talk with you guys about, we're going to be switching up the team calls. So I really love having team calls, but I'm trying to make more time with my family and also be able to fit in some different calls. So I will tell you what, let me see if I can find where I have it written down. And this way, this actually should help you guys as well, because it's going to help us with recruiting. What I was thinking was the very first Thursday of the month, we would actually do a new coach getting started right call. So basically, if you guys have a new coach that signs up this month, the very first Thursday of February, we will do a getting started right call with all the new coaches. So all the new coaches on the team can hop on. We'll go over all the different things that they need to know just to get started right away. And then the second of the month, the second Thursday of the month, will be just a check-in team call. Everyone can get on. We'll check in with everyone, see how everyone's doing. If anyone has any questions, maybe go over some different things that you guys need. The third Thursday of the month, we're going to be doing an Emerald Zoom call. So if you're not an Emerald yet, you guys will hop on that. Or if you guys have coaches who are pushing to go Emerald, you would have them hop on as well. So we'll be doing an Emerald call. So just to help move and push businesses along. And then the fourth Thursday of the month, we'll be doing a training webinar. So we'll use one, and we actually will have different coaches from different teams that will sometimes guest call on here as well. I've already been working with some other Star Diamonds who we're going to be helping each other out and helping with each other's team calls. So how does that sound to you guys? What do you guys think?
Awesome.
Okay. And okay, let me look. Okay, so what did you guys think of last month? I actually want everyone to unmute yourself. I want to chat and see what you guys think of when we do things like the bell, or I think we did the 5 vital behaviors bell that you guys checked in with last month. What do you guys think of that?
I loved the bell. I thought that was great motivation.
Okay. Do those kind of incentives like headbands and workout clothes and stuff, are those good incentives? Are those things that you guys really like trying to earn? I know it's sometimes, you're like, well, I'm not going to get Success Club this month, so I'm not going to get that Sagi bobblehead. By the way, if you guys get it and you don't want it, feel free to send it my way. I told my husband I'm going to put it on his nightstand just to bug him. So if you don't want it, send it my way. But
Personal development books.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Personal development books.
We all need them.
Yes, we do. And I've been getting some great suggestions from Brigitte. Okay. What are some other ideas? What are other things that you guys would like to see? A house cleaner, come on, shoot for the moon.
Yes, a housekeeper.
A date night.
Okay. I'll start thinking of some things. I heard there's like this. Have you guys heard of what is it called? Like the thing where you have a personal shopper and they send you clothes and stuff like once a month, and what is it? Stitch Fix, I think.
That's one of
They
them.
have something like that, but it's a date night in a box that they send you once a month.
Ooh.
Is that what Keisha was talking about?
Keisha, yes, Keisha was talking about it. I want to go check it out now.
That'd be fun.
I just might. My husband will be like,
Very broad about it. I'm like, what is this box? What is it? She's very elusive.
yes, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yes.
I'll let you guys know because maybe I'll send you guys a date night in a box. Whoever like gets the most Success Club points or whatever. I don't know.
Or you could sign up for Ipsy or Birchbox or something and send those to us.
Yes. Are they worth it? Have you guys done it?
I want to do Ipsy, but I haven't.
Courtney, have you done them?
I haven't done them, but a lot of the beauty bloggers that I watch do, and they'll do like an unbagging video, and it's hard because like Ipsy, you go on, you create like a profile for yourself of products that you prefer.
Oh.
Or I don't know, I don't think Birchbox is that way. There's one that's BoxyCharm, and it's not that way. Everybody gets the same stuff. So I think it just depended on what one you would do.
Okay.
Ipsy is like, you go in and you build a profile for yourself.
Okay.
So Ipsy might not be the best one.
Yeah. No. I have a hard time. I just like to go on to Ulta and, get their deals, and then they send me lots of free stuff anyway. So that's what I do. I have a hard time with makeup. I need someone to teach me. Someone on here, you guys can do a team call one night just on,
Courtney.
Courtney.
Yeah, Courtney would be your pro.
hey, Courtney. You could do on makeup for how to take, like, perfect makeup for selfies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
How many selfies of myself have you seen with makeup on? They normally look like this. It's very rare that there's makeup on in my selfies.
That's true.
Mine is usually 2-day-old makeup, so I haven't washed my face. All right. Okay. Let's see what else I told you guys we were going to talk about, because I did have some plans. And then actually I had a call with my sponsor coach. So Brigitte, we had a call today just to go over my goals and everything. And one thing we talked about was consistency, and I told her that I was going to do a post on my income and the growth on it. And so you guys are totally welcome to check my post out. My first month, I'll tell you exactly. I made $130 that very first month in December. That's basically the commissions from 2 challenge packs. A year later, one whole year later, that next December, I had made $1,204.83. And I was pretty impressed. I was excited that I was making over $1,000 a month. And this last December, so just 1 year after that, I made $4,677. So I want you guys to see, like, this isn't, I'm only a Success Club 5 All-Star, you guys, okay? I've hit Success Club 5 18 months in a row so far. I missed it about 6 months into the business by one point. But it's not me hitting Success Club 10. Like, this isn't something that I'm doing that's unreachable for you guys. This is just Success Club 5 every single month, hitting it consistently and growing my team. This is all this is. I just want you guys to see what that looks like, what that can look like for you guys. When I went to Summit last year, they have these trainings, and it's so many of the top coaches who are doing trainings and everything. And the one that stood out to me the most was Tracy Morrow. She talked about going from being a hobby coach to being basically like a full-time coach. Like that's what you do full-time. And she said the biggest indicator or the biggest difference of a hobby coach and a full-time coach is showing up no matter what. You have your things that you do no matter what. And she talked about what had happened like in her past year, the things that she had dealt with. So if you guys don't know Tracy Morrow, go and look her up. She's actually one of the 12 founding coaches. So do you guys know how Team Beachbody got started? I'm going to give you guys a little history lesson, just so you guys know. So Beachbody and Team Beachbody are two separate companies. They're under the same kind of umbrella company, but they're two separate parts of Beachbody. Okay, so Beachbody got started first, and what they were seeing was, they would have a customer purchase one thing, and then that was it. They didn't have that customer anymore. So they were trying to figure out a way, okay, well, how can we get customers who are continuous customers, not just purchasing one thing and then we don't hear from them again. We want continuous customers. So they came up with Team Beachbody. And when Team Beachbody first started, they didn't have Shakeology or anything. I think they just had like multivitamins and different things. But they decided to start with 12 coaches who get to build this business and create teams to be able to help customers who are using the Beachbody products. They had no training videos, like nothing. You guys, when they first started, they had nothing. Like they just knew that, okay, well, we're starting this business. We're starting this new thing from scratch. And they had to start everything. So Tracy Morrow is one of the 12 founding coaches. She's actually the only one who still has a spouse that works. And he works, I think he's a fireman. He works because he wants to. He does not have to. None of the founding coaches have to work. But he works because he wants to. So she still has kids at home. I think she has 6 kids. And she's dealing with, being a mom, having 6 kids, and they're teenagers and running them to high school events and all that kind of stuff. Her husband's parents also had moved in with them. And she was taking care of them. They were older. She was taking care of his parents, who both passed away this last year. She had a daughter who ended up with an eating disorder. And she talked about how, she's a fitness professional. They never talk in their family about, getting fat and stuff like that. It's all about health. And she still ended up with a teenage daughter with an eating disorder. Their dog passed away. They had this dog for like 12 years. Their dog passed away. Cancer. She had cancer, you guys. Okay, so she had probably one of the crappiest years anyone could ever have. She said that she would be sitting outside her daughter's door to her bedroom, bawling, trying to figure out how to help her daughter. And she'd have to go and get a washcloth and put it on her face and get her puffy eyes down because she had to make training videos for her team. She said, there are some things you just do because you're the CEO of your business. You show up no matter what. So you guys need to figure out, like, if you want to be a hobby coach, that's totally fine. Like, this is your business. You guys get to decide what you want from this. But my income progression is not from being a hobby coach. My income progression is from me showing up. It doesn't matter if I'm on vacation in Washington, D.C. with my kids. I'm still messaging challengers. I'm checking in with my groups. You guys, I just had sinus surgery. I worked out that morning and posted about it right before I went in for surgery. I posted the very next day. I was posting and I was messaging people. I hit Success Club 7 already while I was in bed trying to heal from surgery. I hit Success Club because I was doing the things that I need to do to build my business. I show up. I talked to Brigitte and she said, she talked to you guys. Do you guys know what happened with her right before Christmas? 2 days before Christmas, she took her family ice skating and her daughter fell right in front of her and she sliced her daughter's pinky finger in half. They've been in the hospital for weeks. She had to still show up, you guys. Like, she battles depression. So she's feeling guilty. She has all this mom guilt of slicing her daughter's finger off, even though it's not anything she could have helped. But she has all this mom guilt, and she's trying not to sink into depression. And she still got 2 more Success Club points by the end of the year. And she's already hit Success Club 5 before she took her daughter home from the hospital just a few days ago. She showed up. She said, Becky, I mean, obviously there were so many things I wasn't doing, but I was posting on Facebook. That is something that's a non-negotiable. I have to do that. Because if I don't, then I'm not there and people aren't seeing me, and they're not going to see my stuff once I start posting again. She checked in her challenge groups and she posted on Facebook. Those were her 2 things that were her non-negotiables, the things that she did no matter what. So I just want you guys to kind of think about your own business and think about what your non-negotiables are. What are your no matter whats? What are the things that you're going to do this year? Do you guys want to be a hobby coach? And if you do, totally fine. Or do you guys want to be making a full-time income by the end of the year? Do you guys want to grow this so that you guys can, just have whatever financial freedom, whatever it is that you guys want? I'll tell you guys right now, for me, I'm building this because I want my husband home. I want him to be able to do something that he really, truly enjoys. And I really like having him around the house. He's a really fun guy. I really would love to be able to travel with my kids, and I would love to be able to just have the freedom to just pick up and say, you guys, let's go to Disneyland, during the summer, let's just pick up and go to Disneyland. Like, we don't have plans this weekend. Let's take a long weekend and drive to Disneyland. Just something like that. I would just love to be able to have that. I grew up so poor. I was the 6th kid out of a family of 12 kids, okay? So I have 6 sisters and 5 brothers. I shared a room with 5 of my sisters all at the same time. We had 1 bathroom for most of my life. And this just makes this huge difference in our life. Just the ability that we're going to be able to help pay for our kids' college. I didn't have that from my parents. My parents couldn't afford to get us school lunch. We were on the free lunch program. We couldn't. I mean, all the popular rich kids were bringing home. They were the ones bringing the cold lunch from home, and I was always so jealous of the ones that got to bring cold lunch because they didn't have to eat the school hot lunch. I want to create a different life for my family. That's what I want. And that's why when I have surgery, or if my kids are in the hospital, or if something happens, I'm going to show up still. You guys can count on me for that. You guys can know that I will be there. If you guys message me and I have something going on, I will message you back. You guys will hear from me. You guys can count on me for that because I'm showing up for this business. I'm the CEO of my business, and that's what you guys can expect from me. So I just want you guys to know that it's just consistency. That's all it's been for me, is consistency. Talking with people, trying to really show who I am on Facebook. Right now I have pink strands in my hair. I'm just showing who I am. I'm just being real and I'm being me. And they're getting to see that, and they're trusting me to help them with their fitness journey. So that's all I have for you guys. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anything you guys want to talk about? Things that you're worried about at the beginning of the year?
I have a question. I don't mean to bring things back to the beginning of the call, but talking about the Success Club trip. You've been on a trip, correct?
No, actually. So, no, I haven't been on a trip yet. It's coming up, though. It's like 60 days away.
Okay.
Less than 60 days.
Okay, well then I don't know if you can answer this question or not for me, but I'm kind of a prude. And actually, I won't even be shy about that. I'm a total prude.
Totally.
And I would love to go on one of these trips. My concern is walking into kind of like a booze fest kind of environment. What do you know about that? If it's kind of just an all-in party kind of thing, or if it's a little bit more lax and chill.
I think you're going to find, okay, so I haven't been on one of the trips, but at Summit, there are definitely going to be coaches that are there for the party and for drinking, but there's a huge amount of coaches that you'll be able to be around that are not going to have any drinking and all that kind of stuff. So I think, I mean, it's, if you go on a cruise or anything like that anyway, you know, I mean, you see a ton of drinking and everything anyway. But I think it would be a whole lot less with a whole bunch of Beachbody coaches, because most of them they're so fitness, you know, oriented that they're not going to be drinking.
I would say at Summit, there was not, I mean, at the events that we had, there was not drunk people. Like, it was not like a booze fest. We didn't go to the after party because we were so exhausted. So I can't really say what it was like for there. But even as we were like eating dinner in these bars and stuff, there was not like sloppy drunks. It was not like uncomfortable to be in the bars eating dinner. It was very like normal. And I don't know, like she said, there's going to be those areas or those groups of people who are probably there for the party, but you're going to be hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and also I went to the Star Diamond party that they had at Summit, where they had free alcohol and all that kind of stuff. There, no one was, I mean, there might be, you know, people were drinking, but it wasn't drinking where you're uncomfortable and you're like, oh my gosh, okay, we need to get out of here. There was none of that. I was not uncomfortable at all.
Good, thank you.
So
we'll let you know how the cruise goes.
yes, I'm taking my 4 kids on the cruise. That's how comfortable I am with this group of people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm taking my 4 kids. And I really hope there's more than just my 4 kids. So far, I think it just might be my kids.
They're going to have those kids clubs to themselves.
They are. I know. What are they going to do?
I don't know.
My son freaked out the other day when he found out that the cruises don't have Wi-Fi, you guys. Like, seriously did not want to go on the cruise.
Lauren almost snagged a ticket to come with us.
Almost.
Someone was looking for a roommate.
Oh,
The cruise or Summit?
The cruise.
Ah.
That close. I almost had it.
Oh.
dang it.
So Stock Team Forward Fitness. People might be looking for a roommate still.
Yeah.
Is that where you saw it?
Huh?
I found it on the there's a Utah Beachbody coach page.
Oh.
It was on.
That's a good idea. Yeah, stalk those pages. Tell
You
them
know,
to say,
look.
hey, I'm an easy traveler. I will come with you. I will buy my own flight. Come on.
Just put your vibe out there. You never know.
He probably didn't want me because, guys, let's be real. I go to bed at 9 o'clock. I'm in bed. I'm kind of a buzzkill.
That's true, you do. My kids will be back in their room by 9 o'clock though, so I mean really.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Anything you guys want to talk about? Okay, if you haven't gone over the goal sheet that is in the team page, go over it and email it to me or whoever your coach is, because it's a really good thing to be able to go over your goals with your coach. Or at least go over it for yourself, just so that you guys have the ability to look and make sure that you guys are setting some goals for yourself. All right. That
Thank
is
you so much, Jackie.
it. Yes.
Thank you.
So I will post kind of a list of like what we're doing over the next few weeks. I want to do start inviting some people to do I think Wednesday. Should we do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for kind of a coach, like get to know what coaches do, a little coach group? What do you guys think? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week?
Sure.
Okay, we can do kind of a push for coaching. I'm just gonna start private messaging people. That's how I'm gonna kind of advertise for it. So I'll let you guys know. All right.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Yes, that's what
Okay.
I'm thinking. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week.
Okay.
Kind of a push to get people to learn about what we do as coaches.
Just in the regular group, in the group that you already have open?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tag you guys in it. I'll link it into our team page and say, this is the group to add your people to.
Okay.
All right?
Perfect.
Okay, have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.